Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video. I know that I say that every video. I know it's so annoying and I still say it. Like, what? So today we're going to be talking all about the ColourPop highlighters. I have 9 of the 15 to show you guys. I'm going to swatch them for you. I am wearing one of them on my cheeks today and we're going to talk all about them. We're just going to talk all about them. One of my favorite people, like, in the whole world requested this video, so I'm very happy to get it up for you. Hi Melissa. And yeah, and I think they're very exciting. I told her once I actually use them that I would love to talk about them, and that's what we're doing today. We're talking about them. And honestly, I haven't done like a product review slash trash or treasure in forever. I don't know if I'm still gonna go with trash or treasure or not. Like, this might just be a review. I don't know how I feel about trash or treasure. I feel like it's kind of whack. If you guys want to know more about the ColourPop highlighters, then just keep on watching. So let's talk about what this product actually is. Now, these are highlighters that are by ColourPop. I'm sure you guys all know about ColourPop by now because they have blown up everywhere. Seriously, everywhere. Everybody is loving ColourPop for good reason because they have some really great makeup items and for such a good price. Like, you cannot beat the price on ColourPop. They're a very like Instagram famous company, and I have to, and YouTube famous too, really. And I have to say that they kind of blew up, like just blew up. I think they just had their 1-year anniversary like yesterday or like 2 days ago, and they have a tremendous amount of supporters, and for a new starting company, like, that's a big deal. So they're doing so good right now, and I'm so happy for them because they definitely deserve everything good that's coming to them. All of the highlighters are like a pearlized formula, so if you know their blushes, they come in several different formulas, and these are basically just a pearlized version of the blushes, if that makes any sense. They are the same size as the blushes. They contain 4.2 grams or 0.15 ounces. Let me compare that to another highlighter. Hold up. Okay, so I literally just grabbed like a crap ton of highlighters to compare the size. So these come with, like I said, 4.2 grams and 0.15 ounces. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors come with 8 grams or 0.28 ounces, which is actually, let me look, which is almost double what these contain. But again, the Becca ones are very highly priced compared to these. I have a Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, and this comes with 0.28 ounces, 8 grams, same as the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I have an Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder that comes with 0.35 ounces or 10 grams, actually more than both of those other products. I mean, which makes sense because it's like ginormous. And I also have a MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish, which comes with 9 grams, 0.31 ounces, so almost as much as the Bobbi Brown, I'm sorry, almost as much as the Hourglass, but definitely more than the ColourPop. And then I finally have a Dose of Colors highlighter that comes with 0.28 ounces slash 8 grams, which is, I think, the same as the Becca and the Bobbi Brown. So ColourPop comes with pretty significantly less product, kind of around the half mark. But again, consider the price difference. So since I keep talking about the price difference, let's just jump into the price. The ColourPop products usually are extremely inexpensive. So you have the lippy pencils and lippy sticks, which go for $5 each, and so do their Super Shock eyeshadows. These are not $5, so sorry, but they are $8 each, which is still an amazing price. I have one of them right here, and even though they come with half of what the other powders come with, the price is just unbeatable. So I think the Dose of Colors ones sell for around $28 if I'm not mistaken. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, we all know, are $38. Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, well, this is not a shimmer brick, but it's the same basically as a shimmer brick, I think are $45. And the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders as well are $45. So you have $45 for double the product, or you can pay $8. I mean, come on. When you compare, like you can't beat it. Now, what I will say is that the price, I'm sorry, not the price, the shipping for ColourPop is like slow motion. Like, it's straight up, like you will place your order. Okay, let's say you place your order on Monday, you won't get a shipping confirmation till, I want to say, like Saturday, like that week. Saturday, maybe even Monday the next week. Like, it takes forever when other companies give you a shipping confirmation like even hours later or the next day. You wait like a week just for the shipping confirmation, and then you wait like another week for your product to actually get there. So let's talk about the packaging. I have one of them here. I'm going to show you guys super up close. So this is what it looks like. It looks extremely similar to their eyeshadows or to their blushes. It's pretty much the same concept. It's white packaging, and I feel like it's pretty smart that they have these like twist on, twist offs, because as we pretty much all know, the consistency of the ColourPop products in general are very different from other products in that they feel kind of like a cream when you first touch them. These highlighters still have that same consistency. Wow, that's so pretty. So they have that same consistency. You can actually see where I just swatched it, and this is my first time swatching it. So they pretty much have the same exact consistency, and you can, if you press your finger in, you will make a pretty big indentation in them. So that's why I think it's smart that they have this twist on or twist off cap. At first I was kind of like, what? But once I touched it, I understood. It just has the ColourPop logo right on the front. Excuse me, I don't want to blind you guys. On the front in like a holographic writing, which I think is such a cute little touch. And then on the back you have the name of the highlighter, and you have Super Shock Cheek, which is what they call their blushes. They call it Super Shock Cheek. And it just shows you how much is on it right here, and then it just says distributed by ColourPop, made in the USA, yada yada blah. So very simple packaging. It's small, so you can pretty much store it wherever, and I think it's just so cute. I love it. Since you guys are all here for the swatches, obviously, let's just get into the swatches. So I already swatched this one, so I'm just gonna, I guess I should zoom you back in. Like, why did I zoom you out in the first place? So this one is called Most Necessary, the one that I originally swatched, and this is it right here. And this one is a very peach tone highlighter. I would definitely recommend this for deeper skin tones. I didn't know it was gonna be so peach, you know, when I ordered it, but I typically wouldn't go for a highlighter this shade, but I honestly think it's so beautiful. Like, how could you not? So this one is called Most Necessary. If you are of a lighter skin tone, I would still recommend you get it if you like the shade, and you can just use it as a blush topper, which is what I do with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector and Blush Copper, just in case you're curious. Then I guess I'll show you guys the one that I'm wearing today, and this is it right here. And like, if you guys can see this highlight, if you guys can just see it, it's, I mean, you can see it from outer space, honestly. So it's amazing. I just can't even take it. This is Wisp, and this is what it looks like. Obviously I dug my brush all up in there, so that's why it looks crazy, and I'm just gonna swatch it right next to Most Necessary. I was pretty much the most excited about this shade because I felt like it would be closest to that gold highlight that everybody is so in love with, myself included. I love it so much, and it definitely is a beautiful gold shade. It does look very much like that gold Whisper of Guilt, Estee Lauder Heat Wave, Makeup Forever, Pro Sculpting Fluid No. 2. All of those, it looks very much like that. So this one is called Wisp, Most Necessary, and Wisp. I'll show you guys the only other one that I have used before, and this one is called Spoon, and this is in the pan. And just this one has a lot of shimmers. So if you're one of those people who doesn't like glitter and shimmer throughout your highlighters, this one I would definitely shy away from, because it has a lot of glitter. Like, it's noticeable glitter. It's not like a secret. It's there. So this one is Spoon. I'm trying to show you guys the glitters. It's visible on the cheeks. I still love it because I'm one of those people who wants that highlight to be seen. Like, I want E.T. to be phoning home calling me like, wow, the highlight is on point. So this is Spoon. Here's another one that I was super excited for. This one is called Smoke and Whistles, and I was excited for this shade because I saw Jaclyn Hill use it in a video, and if you guys know, Jaclyn Hill is my bae, as she is everyone else's bae. Let's all just be real with ourselves. And this one is a little bit more on the pink side, but it still looks very, very intense, very frosty. Oh my god, I can't wait to wear this one. I'm sad I haven't worn it yet. But I'm gonna close this. So that's Smoke and Whistles. You can see that's super, super intense. Not necessarily the best highlighter for someone around my skin tone. This could tend to get a little bit ashy, but I'm gonna still work with it. You can wear whatever you want. It's just makeup. So that one's Smoke and Whistles. The next one that I have here is Highly Wasted. which I just think is a super cute name, like for real. This one's kind of also peachy, just like Most Necessary. I'm actually going to swatch it right next to Most Necessary just to see what the difference is between them. This one actually looks a little bit more, they're very similar, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like if you have one, you don't need the other. But here we go. Okay, it's looking a little bit more different on camera, I'm not gonna lie. So this one is highly waisted. This one's the Most Necessary. Most Necessary is more of like a pink peach, whereas the highly waisted looks a little bit more bronze tan to me. So, I mean, if you want both, of course, get both. I did. But I don't think that you necessarily need them. And if you're of lighter skin tone, I would shy away from these unless you want to put them over a blush. The next one I have is probably, I think this is the lightest one in the collection. And this one's called Still the Show. And it looks so white. It looks straight up like an icy white shade, which again scares me just a little bit because I am pretty dark. But we're gonna swatch and see. We're gonna see. Yeah, that's really white. So I'm gonna put it next to Still the Show because I thought Still the Show was the whitest. But this one looks, it looks like I could still get away with it. I think Smoke and Whistles, did I just call Smoke and Whistles Still the Show? I feel like I did. Smoke and Whistles is a little bit more pink and icy of an undertone, whereas this one looks like more of like a white gold, and they're just all to die for, honestly. All the ones that I've swatched so far, I just cannot wait. And so this one is Still the Show. Still the Show. Next one I have here is Teasecake, which is another one that's more on the peach side. And this one I'm also going to swatch next to the other two to see what the difference between the three are. I think this is the last pinkish shade that I purchased. They have another one that's very pink called Boba. I don't believe I have that one, but that one is extremely pink, and that's the reason I didn't purchase it, because I know it was so pink. And this one is actually extremely pink as well. I usually don't go for super pink highlighters, but this is Teasecake right here. I still think this would look extremely flattering. I think if you're of a lighter skin tone, this one would look more flattering than the other two on you. But I think if you're of a medium skin tone like myself, or a little bit darker, then this could still work for you. So that one's Teasecake. It's a little bit of like an icy pink, but it's cute. Next one I have is called Lunch Money. I think this is another one that I was super excited. I was really excited for all of them, but I think there was a couple that kind of really stood out to me, and this was one of them. So this one is kind of like your, it looks like the Mary Luminizer in my opinion. I haven't swatched it yet, so I don't know how it swatches, but it looks like the Mary Luminizer, which is one of the best highlighters ever in my opinion. It's super intense of a highlighter, so if you don't like that, then you should never get the Mary Luminizer. But this one is looking like it, so let's view. Okay, where am I gonna put this one? I'm gonna put this one underneath Still the Show and Smoke and Whistles. This one is very similar to Still the Show actually, and I'll show you right here. This is Lunch Money. I forgot the name of it already. So this is Lunch Money, this is Still the Show, and then this one is Smoke and Whistle. So you can see these two are much more similar than this one. This one has more of like a straight white undertone, and this one just looks more like a white gold, and this one does as well. So these two are very similar. If you have one, you do not need the other one, but again, if you want to, I did. Okay, and the last one that I have is Butterfly Beach. I can't read the last word. And this one looks kind of different. It looks kind of like a different kind of highlighter. It has like a hint of like a rose gold feel going on to it, but it's not just straight rose gold. It's still something that looks very wearable by a lot of skin tones, which is always nice. So I'm just gonna swatch this one, I guess, right here. Why not? This one is beautiful. This one is really beautiful. I mean, they're all really beautiful. This is Butterfly Beach right here. So we have Highly Waisted, Most Necessary, Wisp, which is what I'm wearing today again, Spoon, which has glitter. I think Spoon is the only one that has glitter that is like extremely noticeable, so just beware of Spoon. This one is called Smoke and Whistles. Smoke and Whistles. This one is Still the Show. This one is Lunch Money. This one's Butterfly Beach. And then finally we have Teasecake all the way in the corner. I would suggest, if you're using these highlighters, to use them with a synthetic brush. I mean, I prefer synthetic brushes regardless, but I would say that just because the texture is so weird. I mean, it's weird. Let's all just be real. It's weird. It's a good weird, but it's weird. So since it is kind of more on the creamy side, I would say to just be careful and use a synthetic brush, because with natural hair brushes, they tend to soak up more product that's a cream product, and they can kind of waste your product that way. And on top of that, they are like so hard to clean when you use them with a cream product. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. So verdict is that these are amazing. I love these highlighters so much. When I applied Spoon, which is the first one that I used, the one with the glitter in it, I noticed the glitter. I did, but I don't care. Like, as long as my highlighter is like super visible, I don't care. And I love it. I love it so much, and I just couldn't even believe it. So obviously today when I was doing my makeup, I was like, I can't wait to put on another one. And I used Wisp, and I love it. I don't understand how you could not love it. It's amazing. They are so pigmented. Once you put them on, just like one swipe, you're just like, you don't even have to go in with more, but I'm excessive, so you know I do. And I just love them so much, and for the price, you literally cannot beat them. Buying all 9 of these pretty much came out to buying 2 of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, or like 1.5 of the Bobbi Brown or the Hourglass products. I mean, you cannot beat them. The shipping is super slow, I'm gonna be honest, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. These products are amazing, and I really have to commend ColourPop for doing so well, especially for their first year. Like, kudos to you. I guess I'll include a clip of me wearing Spoon, just because I don't have a clip of me wearing every single one of them, and I guess it's helpful. It's more helpful to see it on the cheeks, of course. So I'll include a clip from my previous video where I was wearing Spoon. And yeah, so that's all I gotta say. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful for you, just in case you're thinking about buying the highlighters and you don't know if they're gonna be good or not. They are great. I love them. I love them, and I'm kind of like upset that I don't have the rest, but I feel like they had some colors that, I mean, obviously a highlight for somebody may not be a highlight for me. A highlight for somebody who is extremely fair may not be a highlight for me. Somebody who's extremely dark, it might not be a highlight for me. So of course it's all, you know, skin tone range and everything worked into it. But they had some shades that were like plum shades. They had, you know, like super pink shades, and those just didn't appeal to me. But I feel like now seeing these, like, I still want them. And you could always use them as blush. Like, they don't have to be highlight. They can be blush. Should I get them? This is my struggle every day. Should I get it? Should I get it? Should I get it? The answer is like 99% of the time yes. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you guys did like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My name is just @kdanger_. It'll be here, I believe, or here. One of these general corners. And don't forget to check that description box if you want to know what's on my face, or if you don't remember the order of the highlighters that I spoke about, or if you want to order, I will link the ColourPop website down below. And that's all I have to say, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!